What is up, folks? On the Brute Force today, we've got a review coming out. Had this thing, I don't know, 3.5 years, maybe a little bit more. Done quite a few things to it. Corvette Z06. I'll go twice. There, if you want to float across something, just take the old Brute Force with some noodles on it. Lots of 60 miles an hour. Walk away, but modded out, you know. So I know I've had some reviews in the past, and people do like to hear, you know, how things are going, any issues, anything I would have done different if I was Kawasaki when I built this. So we're gonna cover that today, and I'll show you the things actually that I did change to make this a custom machine and handle all the objections or all the negativity that maybe the Brute Force has, if any. So let's get started, dive right up into this thing. So yes, the 2019 Kawasaki Brute Force 750 with the electronic power steering, and I bought it 3.5 years ago, and I have been testing this thing out to the max. I've not babied it around at all. I've actually put it through tons of mud, tons of water, tons of sand, lots of jumps, lots of rocks, lots of trails, and it has not failed. It keeps going. The motor's running good. All I do is the maintenance on it, which change the oil. And that's roughly it. So what do I have on here? Real quick for the mods, I have custom wheels. These are Quad Boss custom wheels, 12-inch. And then I have some mud grips. Those are going to be the Zillas by Maxxis. And the size in the rear is 26 by 11 by 12. And the front's 26 9/12. So that is one size up from factory. And yeah, factory rims and tires that come on this thing are not that great. No big deal. I didn't spend, but I spent like $600-700 on the full set of these, and that's totally worth it. It looks like a nice custom rig, goes through the mud just fine. So let's keep going. What else can you update on these? Well, suspension. How's the suspension on the Brute Force out of the box? It was okay. It was good, but it wasn't up to par. So, you know, it wasn't up to your racing machines, your heavy duty jumping machines, your off-roading. You get what I'm saying. So what do we put on here? Those you see on the back are the Elka Stage 3. What's so good about those? Well, it has some low speed compression adjustments right here on the fly. You just turn it, and it also has some height adjustments right here, so you can spin that ring at any moment. And what did I do? I pulled it down about that far, and it gave it a 3-inch lift. So now my ground clearance is way better than stock. It rides way better. It's able to jump all around. Worth it? Yes. What else do we have going on here? Anybody notice anything else? Let's go back around the front. You may see something. Headlights. Headlights are still the same assembly. No, those are actually different. Those are still Kawasaki branded. Those are from the FXR. I bought them off of Kawasaki's website. They're LED, high and low work on there. It's a simple plug and play. And those are definitely worth it. 100% worth it. So we have the updated bulbs, the wheels and tires, the shocks. And what's next? I think we got next coming up is an exhaust. I still have the factory exhaust, and I'm looking at going with a big gun or a dual Empire. I know we've talked about this on some other videos, so if anyone has either one of those, let me know what you think power wise. And did you tune it or not? I know some require a tune if you put an exhaust on, like a full-blown exhaust, but I don't want to hear about your opinion on how yours runs. So check this thing out. sure you want to hear it. If you're new to the channel and you're thinking about buying a brute force, I can help you out with a few things. So a lot of people are wondering, why would I get a brute force instead of one of the Can-Am Outlanders that can have 90 plus horsepower, when they say this one's about 50. I don't know how they measure it, but low end torque, the brute force wins off the line all day long. When you hit it, instant throttle response, the front end's going up. The Can-Ams, hey, you have to spool up. Can-Ams are great and all, but if you like to customize your machines from the get-go, this opens it up with a lower sticker price, way lower than the Can-Ams, and it gives you ability to put some money back in your pocket so you can spend it on your own preference wheels, your own preference tires, maybe some custom shocks, maybe an exhaust, the headlights. So I do like it a lot. It's personalized. It's got my flavor on it. That's right, I said it's got my flavor on it. So we still got some more stuff to go. If anyone's new, please subscribe. Anything else you want to see, comment below. Hit a like on this video. What do I have coming up next in my pipeline for my videos? Well, I've got some new radial tires in the garage. I'm waiting for some new rims to show up. When those show up, what we're gonna do is mount them up, go for a ride. They're kind of an in-between. They're not a mud tire. They're not a street, of course. I'd say they're a good rugged trail tire with some really good mudding capabilities, and the radials. So we're gonna see how radials run on the brute force. So if you're thinking about it, why would you want a brute force? Well, there you go. Hope that helps. So let's sum up the video. Over 3.5 years old, completely no issues with it. Have I tested it out though, or am I just babying this thing around? Oh no, I've tested it out. Go check out some of my videos and you'll see some major tests going on in the water, mud, snow, lots of rocks, hills, jumps, and sand. So I've done it all, no problem at all. I mean, this thing purrs like it does from day one. Should be a neutral, switch on, I'll show you. Let's see how many miles we have on it. 65 hours and a half, 631 miles. By the way, get you guys a hat if you want to support the channel at all, or a shirt. chadoutdoors.com. Be love to see some of you folks buy that, and I'll put it back into the channel, I promise. But yeah, there you have it. I'm gonna hit 1,000 miles soon. So I'm gonna be definitely running this baby this summer now that it's warming up. So there it is. As you always want to know, okay, what do you not like about it? Probably the most common feedback that I hear from everyone, they ask me about the heat. Does this thing put off a lot of heat? Yeah, it does on your leg in the summertime. Like now I got shorts on. I just came out here down on the trail to make this video, but if I were to ride a long time, my legs would be getting hot. Mainly the left side, you got the fan blowing all the heat, and it comes right there on your leg. If you got some kiddos that ride with you, you might want to make sure they wear jeans. It does get pretty hot, so that's a complaint there. But there really isn't nothing. If you want to hate on the factory setup out the box, the wheels, the tires, you can hate on that. But on the plus side, positive side, it does give you that money back in your pocket, because these aren't as expensive, so you can just spend that on making it your own, putting your custom stuff on it. So it's got that Japanese, made in Japan. You got your reliability there all day. Really not much to not like about it. I don't know when they're going to do an update. Maybe 2021, and if they do, I'm going to buy it. We'll have it on this channel, so you don't want to miss that. So subscribe now so you won't miss out on that. And there you have it. The brute force update, 3.5 years with the mods. What do I think? That's all that comes to mind. Nothing negative. Thing's super fast. I raced the Corvette off the line and jumped it to 60 pretty quick and beat it to 60. I haven't been beat off the line with these things yet, so I don't know, maybe I need to race some street bikes. Pretty awesome. Super happy. Next wheels I got coming on are kind of like this. You'll have to see when I get them out. And as always, we appreciate you watching. Means a bunch. I'll keep doing these videos. Thank you so much. See you next one.